Hello everyone, it's me Linda. Welcome to my channel, Lenny P's Place. Hope you're all doing well. I am back to do day 4 of the, let me get this right, July Junk Journal Challenge 2025. That's a mouthful. So this is something vintage. So I have been thinking about it and had a little trouble coming up with something, but I think I've figured it out. So I'm going to use some of my, I'm going to use one. I don't know which one yet. I picked out a few of my flour sacks fabrics, just some scraps. I didn't want to tear anything off, so I got out some scraps that were big enough to cover a page. I have some old rickrack and this trim here, and what else did I get out? Oh, I got this little bag of scrap laces. I'll see if I can dig something out of that. So, and then I have my 1939 Sears catalog that I'm going to get something out of to go on this tag. So first thing is to pick out, well, I guess the first thing is to pick out a picture. Then I know what color I need to get, because I don't know if I want to go with a colored picture or a black and white picture. Ladies are right here in the front, so I thought I would put a lady on. But I think these ladies are too tall for my tag. I need to find one that's a little shorter. And I was kind of hoping to find something that looked more like the dress might be made out of flour sack, but I don't think I can go out any further. I think, yeah, I can. There you go. I thought it was out as far as I could go. So anyway, they didn't have to pay much for their clothes. That dress was $3.98. So let's see. Let's look at the colored ones here. My choices for this are that one, which I do like that. It's got a little chunk out of it right there. I don't know what I cut that out for, but it's going to show, but I think I can cover it up with some lace or a pocket. And there's that one. This one's nice. And this one. So once I figure out a dress, I can figure out what's going to match it. See what, unless I go with black and white. There's not a lot of colored pages in here, so you don't get a lot. So, I might should have figured this out before. But I thought you might enjoy looking at some of the pictures in here. They're pretty cool. I've had this catalog since probably about 1987 or 88. So, and I paid $5 for it at a yard sale, and I was just so thrilled. I couldn't snatch it up fast enough, but I didn't craft back then. I just wanted it because it was just so interesting, and it still is. So, I want to find one that won't be hard to cut out. She would work. Let's look at a little bit more. She's really cute. But if I do her, I'm going to get this girl's arm, a little bit of it, but it probably won't show, but then her elbow will be missing. I'd like to get a whole person. So, let's see what else is here. She's cute. What if I go with... Let me look at a few more before I decide. Yell out if you see something. So how's everybody? I hope you're all doing well. It's what was I going to say? Oh, today is July the 3rd, but since tomorrow's the 4th, even though I won't post this until tomorrow, because that'll be day 4, I thought I would go ahead and do it if I can get it done before I run out of light in here. It gets dark after a little while. After the sun starts to go down, it gets dark. What about? I'm taking too long finding somebody. I need to hurry up. I was looking for more of the plainer clothes, but I think that's all the clothes. I'm in the hats now. Here's some coats, but I don't think I want to do a coat. No, I need to hurry up and find one of these. I think maybe I'll just... I can't decide. I think I'm going to go with her. I think she'll be fine. I'm just going to go with her. So let me get her out of here. I'm sorry for the way I'm having to cut this, but I'll have my big old arm out of your way in a minute. This little polka dotted dress was $1.98. Isn't that something? Okay, let me get this out of the way. Won't need that now. I can put that away. Well, I didn't think about what I was going to put on the back of this, but let me cut her out first, and then I'll figure it out. If it starts to get too dark in here, I might just have to quit and finish it tomorrow. Have you got plans for the 4th? I do not. I'm going to be home. And I'm okay with that, because I like to be home. It's my favorite place to be. Home and right in here in my craft room. I had another idea that I was going to use, but most of the stuff that I had for that was antique, so I decided to wait. I have a pretty large collection of antique laces and trims and some fabrics, linens and things like that. But I also have plenty of vintage stuff because I've been collecting for about, I don't know, over 20 years. So I've got quite a bit of stuff, and I've hoarded it. I really haven't used all that much of it, but now I am using it. I started using it. I have a lot of French things and a lot of old French books with rag paper, you know, from the 17 and 1800s. And I'm going to start using it. Otherwise, when something happens to me, it's probably just going to end up in the thrift store because my daughter's not going to bother with it. She is not a bit interested in this stuff. What she does like, though, she looks at what I've made, and sometimes she likes it, she wants it, and I always give it to her. So she's got a lot of stuff that I've made. She appreciates it just because I made it. But she's not into any of this stuff. She's a reader, and she's a runner. She runs. So we don't have the same interest because she's all into fitness, and I'm all into sitting on my butt crafting. So of course her lifestyle is healthier than mine because I don't get much exercise, which I should, but I don't. And I'm just rambling on and on about some that don't matter at all. Okay, well, I need to cut that little piece out right there. You know what? I don't think I'm going to bother. I think I'm just going to leave that. I don't think it's going to make that much of a difference. Do you think so? I don't think so. Now, I have to decide what I want to put behind her. She's got to have something back behind her. She can't just be, well, she can just be on there, but I think she'd look better if I did something. But before I decide what I'm going to do about that, let's figure out which one of these fabrics I'm going to use. I'm really leaning towards either this one, but see where I cut a little piece out of it, but if I put some lace down on the bottom, or I'll have to put a pocket, so it won't show anyway. But let's see. Should I go with this? I don't know yet what I'm going to do about this. I don't know if I want to put a piece of paper or if I want to use some ink. I don't know. There's that one. And then I have this one. I like this. I think this is a pretty one here. That's nice and bright, which is something that I don't usually use. I'm more of a creams and whites with the occasional pop of pink. So there's that one. I don't think I want to use that one. This one's pretty. I'm not going to go with the pink. I think I might go with this one. I kind of like that. What do you think? Yeah, I think I'm going to go with this one. Okay, so let me tear this down. Still got there's the holes from where I took it apart where it was sewn. I saved half of each one of these flour sacks. This I use. But they're for such a long time, I wouldn't open them up. I didn't use any of them. And I thought, well, what was the point in buying them if I wasn't going to bother to use them? Right? You're not going to see very much of it by the time I get her on there. I didn't think about that. Wonder what if I... Wonder if I covered the tag with the... What if I covered this? Put her on there like that. Better still, what if I just put her on there like this? Why can't I just do that? I think I could do that. And then I'll just put some lace around her. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to use the tag. I'll save that. I think we have tag coming up anyway, so I think I can use this to put this down. So, and this way I don't need a pocket, because my vintage is going to be the lady from the vintage catalog. Oh, wait a minute. What was I going to do? Oh, yeah. See, I already forgot what I was going to do. So, there we go. We'll put this down here. It's a little short up at the top, so I got to start putting something up at the top instead of everything down at the bottom, or I'm going to have a wonky book when I'm finished. I lost my voice there for a minute. Okay, so there's that. She's going to go here, and let's see, what do I want to put behind her? Let me move all this out of the way because I'm done with this. I can put all that back up. And now, do I want to put anything behind? I don't think I do. I think I'm just going to let her be the focal point. Do I want to put some rickrack on there? Or not? I'm pretty happy with it the way it is, without putting anything on it. I got to bring her down this way a little bit, because so her feet get on there. Let's see. You know what? I don't think I do. I don't think I want anything on there. I think I'm going to just do it this way and not, what kind of glue should I use? I'm going to try to use this glue stick. Yeah, maybe I should put just a little bit of ink around her, though. Let me do that. I don't know which one I have. It don't matter. This one will work. Knock that white off a little bit. So, I'm loving watching all the videos, seeing what everybody's doing. So much fun. It's taken me a while, though, to watch everybody's, you know. It's there's a lot of people that are doing this, and I've subscribed to everybody that, oh no, I tore my lady. Okay, this paper's so thin. and old. Okay, I think I can get her on there. I'm sorry, lady. I didn't mean to tear your body in half, but we're going to make it work. I hope. I don't want to have to start over. Yeah, that's going to be fine. Let's just get a little ink and put over that spot. Not that it matters, but okay, that's all right. Now I feel like I need something down here where her feet are. And maybe I'll use, should I use a little piece of this? If I did it just like that, I wouldn't lose her shoe. You know what? I think that's okay. I think I'll just use this. As long as I get it in the right spot so that her shoe is right there. I'm going to use my glue gun. No, I'm not, because it's not on. I'm going to use my Fabri-Tac. So, I forgot what I was talking about. I guess it doesn't matter. So, there, I wonder if I got it good enough. Now, where did I say I needed to? Right there. I need to put her shoe right there. So, there we go. Now I need to clean that up a little bit. Well, that's crooked as it can be. Let's try that again. That's better. Okay. I think I'm going to call that done. I like her. Except for where I tore her, but she's okay. You can see it a little bit, but not too bad. Oh, well, things happen, right? Okay, so I'm going to leave it at that, and that's day 4, vintage, and we'll continue on next week. So have a very safe and happy 4th of July weekend, and I'll be back on Monday. So take care, everybody. Be happy, be safe, be well, and I will talk to you later. Bye for now.